plenty for there.
One day it go better. One day, someday make we better. When they tell you money no be everything, you dey vex, you dey para, you say myself I won't get down. Oh. So my brother hustle, no condition last forever. Your turn they come on, make you hustle, make you walk. Your beans no dey cook forever. Your beans go down, your beans go down.
If you see Bessie, make a move. If they ask you what's your no, see this life not turn by turn, no. Your time they come because no be only you give Jesus. Show me Bessie where walk out, oh. From night to now the Bessie where go jump if no give up. See this life not turn by turn, no. Time they come.
No be only you. So my brother hustle, oh my sister walk you. Oh no they last forever, your time go come.
So my brother hustle, Jerry. So my sister walk. Beans no they cook forever. Down beans go down.
Forever.
If you see Bessie, make a move. And if they ask you what's on, no.
Forgive
See
and
this life
forget
not turn by turn, no. The time they come.
No be
Only
only
you
you
kill
give
Jesus by yourself. Show me Bessie where they walk, oh. Now the Bessie will go jump if he no give up. See this life not turn by turn, oh. Your time they come. We plenty for there.
plenty for the matter.
We plenty for there.
Don't let your hope scatter.
Oh, we plenty for there.
No be only you give Jesus. We plenty for there.
You don't hustle tire. You know they take you holiday. You write application, you go for auditions, but still, it be like saying no they pay. They don't laugh you tired. Some say, share until your mate get the aeroplane. Before you go make calm, you beg God to make calm, but see, everybody getting late. So my brother hustle.
Whatever it is that you do, ensure that you put so much work into whatever it is. All right, as much as possible. Just as Cobhams said, my brother hustle. I know that sometimes it can get tiring. Sometimes it might feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And then you're wondering, this thing that I'm doing, when exactly is it going to be better? When exactly would I get the best out of life? And it's very easy for you to, want to give up and be like, okay, maybe it's just about time for me to do what other people, also do. And I know, pressure can be a whole lot. However, I just want to tell you that don't give up. Even when you feel that this thing I'm doing is not working out, I'm not getting the best out of it, don't give up. For as long as you continue, for as long as you keep up with what you do. I had the opportunity to attend an event on Wednesday, and one of the things that resonated alongside all the speakers is the power of consistency. It's power of consistency. And then the more you try, the more you keep moving towards that point where you get a breakthrough. But if you do this and then you leave it because you feel like, oh, I'm not getting the breakthrough I want, and then you move on to another and you do it because you just want the breakthrough to come so fast, and you move on to another and you move on to another, that breakthrough is not going to come. That's the basic thing. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you find yourself doing, ensure that you put in as much effort as you can and remain consistent. And that will be the message for you this afternoon as we begin the show this evening. It's evening already.
Yeah.
As we begin the show, it's 7 minutes gone past 4 p.m. from the studio of Wales Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio. And we're reaching you live from Wales Broadcasting House along Alaafin Avenue, Oluyole Estate, Ibadan. This is Youth Parliament, and Youth Parliament is that roundtable for us young people where we talk about issues as it concerns us as actual young people, not just young at heart, but actual young people who are trying as much as possible to navigate life. All right. So yes, welcome to the show. My name is Toluwaleke Alli, the radio princess, and we are live on Facebook, so you can watch us live on Facebook and drop your comments, as the conversation we will be having today is one that is quite important for us as young people. All right, so we're live on Facebook at Wales Radio 893 FM fan page, at Wales Radio 893 FM fan page. So, of course, as you know, I never walk alone, and I have with me the beautiful Adeola.
Yes.
Adeola with the face cap.
As in,
What's going on?
it's giving today. Don't mind me. I'm using it to. It's just a style to, cover up my locks that are already due for relocking. Do you get that gist? So yeah, anything good.
Good evening. Well, okay. Of course, the TDA, one and only.
It's always a side for me. You cannot.
What happened?
What's going on? What's always going
Are
on?
you tired of me or what? I don't
No,
understand.
Yes.
I just okay.
But your tired
Yes.
is not my own tired.
Yes.
Why?
Because ordinary to introduce you. What's going
It's as if Oluwole is the only one carrying
my
all
mom
the
will say,
load of.
my mom is a gallon with Jeko.
I don't get.
It's like a
I'll
signature.
be like, she said, she said,
This signature is
Okay, Dela, let me ask you one honest question.
okay.
If I did not do that, won't you check and ask Oluwole,
What's
are you
going on
okay?
here?
No, we are going to know
We're going
that
to know
yes,
that, yes,
you're
fine.
You're fine.
Exactly.
Now,
But
you-
now
you
that
are
you're
doing what
side
you
now,
should do.
that you just that kind of side. Now we're going to be wondering what's going on with you.
You better
She
stop
gets-
wasting your gallon of J every
because-
time.
Well. Anyways, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I hope you all are doing great.
We're doing
Thank
well.
God, though.
All right, that's good.
All right, good to have you on the show.
Same
Okay,
here.
as always, we would first take a look at the trends and afterwards move on to the conversation for today. Hopefully, we're able to finish up the conversation today because at 4:50 you'll be listening to the news update. So yes, as fast as possible, let us get on to the trends. And presidential aide Daniel Bwala is a lot on the trends for today. And he said quite a number of things, in the course of the week, which a lot of Nigerians are like,
What's
yeah,
this?
if you're watching live on Facebook, you'd have seen what I did. Oh, the head, they're like, oh, chim.
Exactly.
Because why? So first off, he made a comment about the kidnapping that happened here in Oyo. And then he said, oh, should the government start bombing everywhere looking for them because one hostage was beheaded? So yes,
coming from
Ace-
a presidential head.
aid. Exactly. That's one. Because it said, like I said, it said quite a number of things. Quite a number of things. So that was still what a lot of Nigerians are looking at, like, how could you even say this? And then he said, oh, a Nigerian that is earning 60,000 naira, it's better off than a Nigerian who jackpot 5 years ago. You know, the funny thing was, I'd seen that a lot of people were talking about that, yeah? But I didn't know that, I didn't know at first. When I just saw that somebody wrote it, I saw it on someone's WhatsApp status that, oh, how can you say that a Nigerian that is earning 60,000 naira is better off than someone who jackpot 5 years ago? In fact, not even 5 years ago. Do you know the funny thing is, there's this trend on TikTok that a lot of people do, and they say, there's this song that they always use now to show jackpot.
Before and after,
1 month, it will see the change.
See,
they don't even need to use skincare.
It's always
The
as
freshness
if
that we
exactly.
face. It's like the weather.
It's always
I saw
like
a video of a lady.
There's something.
Do you know
about
that this lady,
place.
like the moment she just landed, you can visibly see the change in her skin. She never even reached where she did go. She did a video say she don't land. I say,
what's going on here?
you don't even need skincare. Because you know the funny thing is, a lot of them, when they even use skincare, that's when they outbreak out. So they don't even need to use skincare
At all.
And now saying that a Nigerian earning 60,000 naira
In this
now,
place. You know, the funny thing is that
How much-
60,000 naira in this place is not even enough. If you want to do a proper skincare routine in Nigeria with the sun, oh God, you will
So
know
you said
that
that,
60,000 naira safe is not enough. Now, not to
but
talk
according
of
to him,
the
Sha,
other expenses.
according to you, said that some of you in Nigeria who think that you are suffering, you are better off than your colleagues that jackpot 5 years ago.
That's number 2 that came out from him.
He
Exactly.
said,
Hope you are accounting.
he described the situation. He said that it's modern day exploitation because many degree holders, they are working in care homes and warehouses. As far
Over
as he is
there.
concerned, he was say, although some workers may earn between £2,600 to
Just imagine.
£2,800 monthly.
Just
Please.
imagine. Please
Just
help me.
No,
What's a
calculate
calculator?
it.
What's a calculator here? Just help me out. I'm
I
not very
already
good.
said that I'm not going to be triggered because I'm actually pretty tired. I can't be triggered, but anyway, so
It's okay.
yeah, he said that as well, and he also now said that you Nigerians hold governors responsible for every kidnapping in Nigeria because it happens within their state. He said insecurity at the grassroots level reflects the failures in governance and poor management of funds meant for local development and security. And the first question is, do we have local security?
Exactly.
But yes,
That's
I said
the
I'm
first
not going to be
question.
triggered. So you guys, I'm going to leave it to you. Did Uncle Daniel say well in everything I said?
At this point, I'm going to leave it to Toluwaleke. He has been quiet since we started this thing.
Let's start from the.
I'm actually
let's start from the
with
60,000
Toluwaleke,
naira.
exactly on this one. So yeah,
Let's start from 60,000 naira being better than, because I mean, think about how much is a bag of rice now? How much is
about 65
Now,
or 55.
calculate
I can't remember.
transport fare, calculate
24.
paying for the basic things, electricity. There's no water, so there's no need to be paying for water. Everybody
There's
is either
rent.
bow or well. There's no.
And we all know the shege that landlords and agents
My
are
dear,
using our
my
eyes to see.
cousin wants to get an apartment, and then he sent me a video. He said, "Babe, look at the video that he sent to me, and this house, the total package is 720. Look at this house. Look at this house." I said, I just want to say, I'm even considering. Remember, I should just go to Ogbomoso and leave this Ibadan. I'm like,
Oh God!
I could come understand, but
And
saying
then here
that
we are
60,000
hearing
naira.
from the presidential aide that if we're earning 60,000 naira in Nigeria, we're better off
Than those who
people
jackpot
that
5 years
jackpot
ago.
5 years ago.
What are your take on the matter?
Well, I saw that news yesterday. I wanted to send it to you. But I was carried away with work,
Yeah.
so I forgot.
Hardworking Nigerian.
As in,
Hardworking Nigerian
But
youth.
but the thing is, well, because we're on here now, we don't know what to see.
see, we don't know what to say.
Seriously, 60,000 naira. I was talking with one of my neighbors yesterday.
Okay.
He said he's owing school fee of
Okay.
I think he said 60,000 naira or so.
Wow.
And I was like, wow.
School fees for his
Three kids.
Ah.
And in Yoruba, they will call it alabodi.
Mhm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, just
Like
in the area.
you get. Now, imagine you walk up to that man and tell that man that
Emma Dupetsi.
Oh no, I didn't see that coming. But
the
yeah.
next thing you hear is
No, that's actually how it's going to sound.
no.
That, you better be thankful. Do you know that you're better than those who
Exactly.
left Nigeria 5 years ago?
5 years ago.
You better thank God for your life.
Imagine.
It will say, let me go first. Because if I'm the one, I'll say, let me go first.
Well,
Let me go. I'll be in a better position to say if I'm
I feel like
good or not.
in Yoruba, only thing about you not jar in your Obama Bush in Lara. Do you understand? Because they are not in our shoes.
Yeah.
So they don't understand. But if you don't understand what we are going through, at least you can see. Why can't you just take your time?
I know. No, have you forgotten that another person said that you cannot see the hardship that Nigerians are complaining about?
Yeah. We talked about it here too.
Yeah, it was just last week.
Exactly. So since they cannot see the hardship that we are going through
The
now.
special advisor to the president said he can't see the hardship.
So now Toluwaleke says they are not in our shoes.
They can see
Somebody
it.
said
They
they cannot see it.
cannot
So they
see
cannot
it.
see it.
You know this meme of I see no evil, yeah, no evil. It's like that's the this that they have in their house. Anyway, let's move on to other stories. Let's move on to other stories. All right, so the Zamfara State Governor has told abductors that as he is not gonna negotiate with kidnappers. He said that when they kidnapped his brothers, he told them,
Go ahead and buy
he
them.
said, I'm not, look, he said, and I said, look, I'm not going to pay a dime. I said, oh shit.
Stop. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
He said he told them that he's not going to pay a dime.
A man that knows what he wants.
That he's not going to
And
negotiate.
Standing by. Do you get?
Standing on business.
I stand by you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Moving on to other stories. The chief of army staff has actually, come out to urge parents, especially in the southeast, across the southeast, to encourage their youth to enlist in the army. And he has lamented that the region has consistently failed to fill its recruitment quota. And I remember that also. The last recruitment was also the same thing. The then chief of army staff also said, so let's urge more people from the south, especially the southeast, to, join the Nigerian army. Also, the same week, there was a trend of, the fee, the salary of the salary of soldiers.
Yeah.
Yes, the salary of soldiers being increased from 49,000 naira to 100,000 naira.
Like, I don't know. I feel like when I saw the news at first, I felt like
So the Minister
I
of
don't
Defense,
believe
the
it.
Minister of Defense actually said it as a point to saying that yes, as I'm here now, as I'm the defense minister, I'm doing better. He said,
yes.
when
At
he
least
got there,
there's an increment.
he said
now.
when we started, the soldier was collecting 49,000 naira.
See?
We tried so hard. Now he's collecting 100,000 naira. That's such a very proud thing to do.
It is. I kid you not, really.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
And we're complaining that a particular region is not meeting their quota. Imagine having to. Do you know that? Do you remember when when there was a soldier that actually made a video about what they were feeding them, and then the video went viral, and then it was
Not up to a month.
yeah, and it was delisted, and then he said, oh, it was fake news and all of that. Isn't this a confirmation that
It
This
is.
is just a confirmation of
49?
That's why I don't know what to say.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's not even up to the
49
minimum wage.
Not up to it.
49,000 naira.
Yes.
That's why I
Imagine
said I
risking
could not
your life.
believe it. 49,000 naira.
You know, I actually had someone who left the army, and then, at some point we're talking, I'm like, why did you even leave? And then person was telling me about how, the conditions were not okay, and the fact that they were still required to, in order to carry them far to go and fight the insurgents. And because of that, you just had to leave. But seeing the stories is devastating. Oh, now we see there's a wave of course, we know that there are lots of Nigerians that are enlisted in the US Army, the UK Army, that are actresses and actors now getting into the army. And then you begin to wonder, do you not see Nigerian Army? I remember when I was with somebody who was saying, I actually want to be in the army. I'm like, I'm not saying you should not be in the army, but do US or UK. If you do Nigerian, it's not me that you're no.
Looking at this news now, you would
It's
wonder.
so disheartening.
One would wonder what the families of these people would
Would be
go through.
exactly.
Like, I don't know, since just somebody is getting 49,000 naira.
So-
What if anything happens to that person? How are we so sure that their family would be taken care
So that's
of?
the reason.
No, our fan. It's nothing's going to happen to the family. They won't take care of them.
So that's
that
the-
one saved day.
That's why we see a
can't
lot of. That's why we see a lot of retired soldiers being gate men
Yes.
at the end of their veterans who spent their lives, who spent. This is beyond disheartening. It's more than disheartening, and this is little wonder we don't have people from the south, especially, enlisting in the army. I don't think that they will have somebody that knows that if I go and learn spare parts and I enter inside the market, maybe I start to sell inside Ladipo, I will be making millions in
So I'll now
days
go and
sometimes.
join.
I'm collecting for 9,000. What do I want to use it?
But anyway, Sha, it's not.
I will even have my boys that will learn work from me. That's how she come and
It's not
listen.
as for me. It's not because of the money. If I'm going to join Nigerian Army, it's not because of the. I'm not doing it because of the money. It's for the love of my country.
Well,
Do you understand?
I'm on Nigeria, really.
reason.
Shebi is the love
Yeah.
of your, is the love of your country that will feed your family.
Come on, the
no.
only reason I'm not joining is because of my stature, and that's all. You're good.
No, you can be in the office now.
No, I don't want to do.
Where we should raise your legs, mom. Maybe
I don't wanna
we
do.
should. How do you write? You say we should congi.
Dollar low scope one. Which one is? You don't want
I'm
to-
just
because
saying.
you're
I'm just
saying
saying.
what?
I'm just saying.
But yes, all right. Also, moving on to other stories. I want to take this final one, and then we move on because of our time. So, in the course of the week, was it in the course of the week or? Yeah, in the course of the week, there was a story about. This one is actually very sad, and I feel so bad. So bad. A 25-year-old core member doctor who died after seeking sick leave for 3 weeks. The core member, of course, like I said, is very disheartening, and it has brought quite a number of reactions all around. The young doctor was actually serving in the NYSC when he became seriously ill. He kept requesting a sick leave to recover for 3 weeks, but his request was initially turned down. So, and it was one of their fellow doctors, that actually posted it. And according to the report by the doctor, he said a 25-year-old medical doctor who spent 7 years in medical school, completed a 1-year internship, and was serving in the NYC, was sick, asked for permission for a good 3 weeks, but it was not granted permission, and now is dead. And then the report further stated that, funny enough, the father and brother of this young man are doctors. They asked that he should be allowed to come home for care, but they refused. And then again, a couple of days ago, there was another reports that surfaced online, information that showed that the hospital was serving in Port Harcourt actually queried him for missing evening game because he was ill. And in the response to the query, he told them that he wasn't feeling too well. That's why game.
Very funny stuff.
This is a promising young man whose life was cut short because it wasn't allowed, or he wasn't given a chance to live. Because what do you mean that for 3 weeks someone was trying to get a leave of absence and you didn't grant it?
Leave just for him to go take care of himself. And Yoruba used to say emi shegunju emi eyan lo, and this is just the perfect definition. Funnily enough now, all operations in that organization will go on
Before Uncle.
even after
Even on that day, sir.
exactly. And it's not supposed to be. I don't know why companies and organizations they find it very hard to grant leave onto their staff. I don't know. I don't know why.
You say, why are you going on leave?
Exactly. It's always
Actually, that's even. I always wonder, because everybody knows that it's important to rest, right? So what do you mean that I am entitled to leave and you will not? And you're asking me what I want to use my leave to do. Why you ask what I want to leave?
I still don't.
My own leave,
I don't
that
get
I'm entitled to.
Why?
Under labor laws, you're asking me what I want to use it for. Azal.
I'll tell you I want to go on leave, and you say.
You know, times like this, I actually wish that I studied law. Because I'm gonna sue anybody.
You'll be exactly.
You will pay. See, in fact, you will pay damages so much so that your organization will run down.
I don't know.
Nigeria has done something else.
Now imagine this young boy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's even a core member. He's not a staff.
And do you know the funniest part? The father and the brother.
They are doctors.
And they asked, they called and please
Let this boy come home.
Let him come home. Let him come and rest. Take care of himself.
Something of such happened to a friend of mine while I was in Lagos. Do you know what she did?
What did she do?
She did not even care.
Actually, I would have left.
And after like 2 weeks, she went back to work with the report. And they were like, you just left without. And she said, I told you
that I wanted to.
But you will be adamant. You don't want to give me that time.
Is it until something else happened?
And she said, "It's okay. She's back home saying she matili she young performing."
No, it's not gonna happen.
And the owner of the the MD of the company was not aware. It was the HR.
It's always those people.
The HR. Thank you.
It was the HR.
I don't know.
I always wonder, what do they teach them in school?
I just don't understand.
Because is it that they tell them that being the best HR is about being wicked?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
One day we're gonna drag them.
Yeah, seriously, I'm
they
in
really
for that.
Need the dragon.
Seriously.
Funny how
because
when you're just
they even act
about
worse than the owners of the organization.
I know. I told my dad. My dad was like, well, you John Loju now. I was like, no, Daddy. Daddy said at his own workplace, that's how they used to behave. They would talk down on anybody.
Because you're HR.
Yeah.
Human resources, and you don't have human feelings
at all. No, I don't know.
If they have certification, they are supposed to be withdrawing their certification.
I think it's that time we just have. Probably
if they actually have a
drag
body,
them on youth parliament.
If
now,
they have a body,
if
they actually have a body, they are supposed to be taking
their down on you, look at you anyhow.
License if they have
if
one.
they have the way they withdraw licenses of doctors, they should withdraw their license.
You know.
Go and sit down at home.
Because you don't know.
That man,
so you learn
that man, then sanction that man. That man spent 3 months at home.
Better.
3 good months.
As it should be.
All right, and that's all on the trends for today. This is still Youth Parliament on Wales Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio.
They come because no be only you kill Jesus. We plenty for yeah.
One day go better. para. You say me self I won't get down. Oh. So my brother hustle, caramba show. No condition lasts forever. No turn they come on. To make you hustle, 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 make you walk yo. Busy no day cook forever. Your beans go down, your beans go down.
If you see Bessie, make a move. If they ask you what's your no, see this life not time by time. No, your time they come because no be only you kill Jesus. Show me Bessie where I can go from night to now the Bessie where go jump if no give up. See this life not time by time. No, time they
All right, welcome back. This is still Youth Parliament on Wales Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio. And today we are talking about a subject of concern in Nigeria's democracy. This is 2026. In a couple of months, it will be time for another election. And as much as possible, there's a need for a lot of young people to be much more involved. It's always very interesting when conversations about what is happening in the political space comes online and you see responses. We are very, very fast to respond, very fast to, say things, very fast to react and all of those things. Yes, so it's good. But that has earned this generation one term: online activism. That's what we are very quick to do. And Nigeria, as a matter of fact, has one of the youngest populations in the world. People between the ages of 18 and 35 make up a significant percentage of our population as a country. And that only means that they constitute a large portion to registered voters. However, election after election, millions of eligible young people either do not register, fail to collect their permanent voters card, or even have it, for the sake of, if I want to feel anything, the only reason they have it is so that whenever I want to feel anything, any
future purposes,
or any document,
election, exactly,
as a means of identification.
Yeah.
That's what some people use it for. Or just, simply stay away from polling units on election day. The question is, why is this even happening? Is it because young people have lost faith in the political system, or maybe it's insecurity, or it's unemployment and poverty, or because a lot of young people just simply believe that their votes no longer count? And that is a conversation we'll be having today. So we're talking about voter apathy among youths, causes and solutions. Yes, voter apathy, rather, among youths, causes and solutions. And I'll try as much as possible to see if we can. I'm not sure we can finish it today. So we most likely would have to take it up until next week and then finish it up. But first, let us talk about what exactly voter apathy means.
Okay.
So, yes, what does voter apathy mean?
Voter apathy means when you've just it doesn't necessarily mean that you know nothing about politics.
Okay.
We have people who have what it takes to know what there is to politics, but they've just decided to be far away from politics. Anything politics, they just don't want to do. So voter apathy means when you've just decided to neglect or just stay away from anything politics.
Okay, how about you, Oluwale?
Yeah, to me, I feel like you don't have the will to do that, to participate in election and voting of such. You understand? So that's just that your own willingness not to participate in elections and lack of interest.
Okay, unwillingness to participate in elections and lack of interest. Okay, Well, that's actually very right. It's either just through, registration, voting, or other democratic activities. You're just very unwilling, very unwilling. And so, because of that, there is a large disconnect between our activeness on social media and our vocal, our being vocal on social media about national issues.
Vocal when it comes to politics
When,
on social
yes,
media.
when you go online now and then you look at that comment that Daniel Buwala made, under it, you'd see quite a number of reactions. A lot of young people voicing out and saying how they're very disappointed. Of course, disappointed. Oh, they're very disappointed how, we're very vocal on social media, but there's a disconnect because a lot of times being vocal on social media doesn't translate to voter turnout. I think the highest that we've had was 2023,
Yes.
when beyond talking online, we saw a lot of young people come out to say, okay, you know what, we're doing this.
Yeah.
And that was because we also had celebrities who were fronting these activities and saying, we cannot just keep talking online. We have to do something beyond online. And now there's been so much talks, so much talks. But let's talk about the major causes of voter apathy. So, Toluwaleke, let me start with you. Give us one of the major causes of voter apathy.
Electoral violence and insecurity.
Okay.
Like what you said earlier. Let's go back to the days of Fela. Fela can come out and sing, probably compose a song, then sing about it, about the government and the likes. We have series of Akbala musicians also that will come out but now fast forward to our own era now. Even our own musicians, let me say few of them can replicate what Fela did then.
But you know that even with Fela had his own. Fela was being picked and dropped back to back.
Back to back.
That's what I'm going
easy
to.
face that kind of.
Do you know that presently there's a journalist who is being detained because of drone?
I'm not aware of that.
Yes, they said wrong flying of drone, and she's being detained. Now imagine that's a journalist yes, because the media is the fifth realm of government.
Yeah.
But largely, even the media cannot do as much anymore because that if you come outside and they carry you 2 weeks, your family members.
Yes.
There's something about me.
So now I just want you to also talk about that now, because we're talking about how our musicians are not doing what as much as it used to happen anymore.
Exactly.
So if that is happening, how do we expect our musicians to now be able to just sing whatever it is they want?
Now the musicians are not doing this. You can't expect. Okay, the musicians they are rich.
How do you know?
They have hold on. They have connections.
Okay.
Yes.
That connection, yeah.
Yes.
Not a lot of
Now,
them.
not a lot of them.
Pella
but
just
most
left prison. I hope you know. Sorry, detention.
Pella is not a musician.
But
Yeah,
Pe-
he's
but-
not.
but
he's
Pella-
a celebrity.
but he's a celebrity.
At this point,
To
yeah.
you,
Largely to a lot of people.
but
Exactly.
not to me.
Do you not know
Oh,
people
do you
that
not know Pella?
I'm not saying I don't know. Pella is not a celebrity.
Isn't
to
it?
me.
He's famous. He's well known.
I'm also
You know
famous
him.
now.
Ah,
Who know you?
who knows
Ah.
you? Is
That's
this-
where they listen to West Indian and they sabi me now.
Okay. Amazing.
But yes.
Do you understand?
So
Now,
electoral violence.
with that, you can't expect someone that has connection cannot do what we expect them to do.
Yeah.
And you not expect me that I don't have even DPU for
Anywhere.
yeah, for my line. So to expect me to come out and no, there's no security. Freedom of speech is not allowed. You can't
Anymore.
even
There
outside.
is no. There is freedom of speech. It's entrenched in Nigerian constitution.
Okay, that's true.
But then, are we following it? I think that's the question. Because if you say anything anyhow, you just know that
Adela,
if they carry
outside, if they are talking about anything politics outside,
there's a limit
I know
to
they
the
talk.
way exactly. There's a limit to the way I put
know
my
they
mouth
talk.
in it because will be my father.
Me daddy me be.
Yeah. So there's a limit to it. That's true though.
So that's it. That's one of the reasons, the causes of it.
Okay, all right. Oluwole has talked about electoral violence and insecurity, but aside from insecurity, the insecurity that he mentioned, there's always cases of political thuggery, election violence, intimidation at polling units, and so much more. Which reminds me of back then in 2019 when I served as I was a serving corps member, and so I mean, as you know, corps members are usually a part of the election.
Yeah.
440.
And it was here in Ibadan. At first, everything was going smoothly. We're okay.
With coke.
We're,
They don't give you coke. Oh, sorry.
So we're just there. We're having, election was still going. But meanwhile, before we left, some people were already telling us in our ears, you better carry extra clothes because anything can happen.
Extra clothes as well.
You should carry extra clothes. So in my bag, I just put my kimar inside of it. So okay, anything
in case you just put them on top.
And we're there. At some point there were people that were saying, I don't know how they just knew my name. How they were shouting, Khadijat, TV, my God, go wrong. My dad is far away in Abeokuta. I am here in Ibadan.
But do you have a friend there?
Far away now.
Friend, where? Do you know the funny thing was, I served as the PO in one of the most notorious polling units here in Ibadan. And yes, it was a lot. We were, already rounding up and all of that. And then they just said, they have dropped somebody somewhere. I don't even know who this person. At that time, I was wondering, who is this person? My name, they say they are coming to pack us now. Come and see. The way, I off Jungle Buto. I know off it came. I carry him out. I drew. You know what I've seen me. Do you know that there were? We were even dropped with our boss.
Okay.
There were fellow corps members who came through bushes back to the local government. That they had to. So it wasn't that it wasn't that they came. Who escaped through bushes to the local government at that time?
Imagine you were there to for the process to go smoothly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me, I'm going there to exercise my own part as Nigeria.
So it was, I get you. So now imagine how it was. But thankfully that day we had huge presence of security. Like I said, I served as an electoral officer at one of the most notorious local government or polling units right here in Ibadan. And I'm sure that some people can already guess where that is. And I remember that we had soldiers on standby. The moment we had that they said, something was going to happen, the soldiers came in full force. In fact, even me said my head was swelling like, yes. not
but without full force.
But even in full force.
You don't carry him out, put for
I did carry him out and put for head though. Come on. I drag my khaki up. You don't go to see khaki away on that. So that you just had to be fully ready. And then, those that came through the bushes were saying how they didn't even see, they could no longer find the security operatives that were supposed to be with them, and they just had to find their way. So yes, electoral violence is and insecurity is one of the reasons that a lot of young people are not coming out to vote. But right about now, it's time for us to go. So we'll continue. This conversation will not end today. Because I want us to end this conversation on the note that you that are listening to me right now, that I've been saying, I will not collect my PVC.
Yeah.
You will go and collect it.
And you don't collect safe.
You go out, you go and vote.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. The show returns next Friday, and the conversation will definitely continue. So yes, join us again next Friday at exactly 4 p.m. Enjoy the rest of your day until we meet again.
Bye.
Bye.
Enjoy your weekend.
Jesus. we plenty for there.